How bad is the addiction problem in America? You might have thought I should have started the book with this chapter by talking initially about the problem, but I wanted to give you an idea of the industry first. Now we can look at where we are today, at the time of this writing, which is mid-2022. Concerning the addiction problem in America, I'm not even going to quote any numbers or show any graphs. Do you really need to see statistical analysis as proof of how bad the problem is? You can go to a government website for studies all about that. They are really good at telling you the statistics, even if they can't do anything to make much of a difference. Let's be honest, when it comes to people addicted to drugs and alcohol, it's very obvious that things are bad and are just getting worse. Do you really need to see the statistics to believe that? I'd rather use a real-life, practical example. For reference, I'm 47 years old at this time. I'm from Generation X. When my grandfather was in a public high school, almost no one had ever even smoked pot, and probably few had even consumed a lot of alcohol before they graduated. Sure, maybe some beer here or there, or wine with family dinner, but plenty of kids graduating without ever drinking heavily. When my father was in public high school, many students were drinking, but even pot was pretty rare at that age. A minority of kids smoked pot, but abuse of hard drugs by high school kids was pretty much unheard of for most students. When I was in public high school, most students were drinking. Many of us were smoking pot, and some of us were doing harder drugs like cocaine, LSD, meth, and pills. Now, when my daughter was in public high school, a lot of kids her age used hard drugs. Using pot or alcohol was practically a given for at least half the school. In fact, it would be weird to not have been exposed to these and be doing them regularly. Maybe not daily, but on weekends for sure. Cocaine, meth, heroin, and all manner of pills were readily available, and some were even experimenting in high school with the deadly fentanyl. Students often brought and sold drugs at high school in the parking lots. I'm pretty sure my experience illustrates what is going on all around the country. Things are so much worse from generation to generation that it's hard to conceive what my grandchild will experience in high school. But the way things have been going for the last several generations, it's not going to be pretty.